Hey kids, welcome back to the Open Mic Diaries. I'm Scott and I'm glad you're here. Today I'm wearing my Nazareth t-shirt. If you don't know who they were a rock and roll band from the 70s and 80s, and boy were they good. I love Nazareth. So check out Nazareth if you want. They're all dead except for the bass player Pete Agnew. That's it. They're all dead, but the music's still there, so check them out. What's the Open Mic Diaries about, you ask? Well, the Open Mic Diaries is me, Scott, recording all my sets and putting them up on this YouTube channel with commentary. You get to see what my comedy journey's like. I hate that word journey, but whatever, journey. And you get to see kind of the behind the scenes on what comedy's all about, the writing, the performing. A lot of these are open mics. Open mics are just a pain in the ass, but it's what you got to do so you can say stuff out loud and see what works and what doesn't work. Now, in open mics, you may just get the smallest laugh, and that's all you need to know that maybe you got something there. This particular mic is a continuation of the, I think, first or second week in March. It was recorded at Fat Sammy's on March 6th, and I had a bunch of new jokes that I was working on. Since then, I'm putting this up on the 23rd or 24th here. You know, since then, some of those jokes went on the shelf, and some of them I'm still trying to work on. But this one was pretty fun. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, yeah. If you like what you see, subscribe, please. If you don't like what you see, don't subscribe. But I just don't know how else to ask you to subscribe. I can't put a million pop-ups up and do 2 minutes on subscribing. So subscribe if you like it. Thanks. Let's do it.
Hi, Natalia. How you doing? I feel like we got something going here because I'm not funny too. I think we're mad.
So that particular joke, well, the opening was because another comedian had talked to Natalia, and Natalia said, "No, I'm not funny." So I just wanted to start out with that to kind of break the ice. Also, the video here is not going to be great because I didn't have a good spot for my camera, and so I'm going to be maybe walking in and out a couple times.
Let's see what kind of an audience we have. How many of you have taken a phone call from work when you were so high that you shouldn't take a phone call with anybody? Good. I want to tell you a little story. Okay, last week my wife was out of town, and I decided that after work at 5:01, I was going to take an edible and see if I could make Two Broke Girls funny. I took my edible at 7 o'clock. I got a call from my boss, and he said some things. I must have said some things, and I went to bed. Okay, unfortunately, my business, my workplace, records all of our internal calls, and like a dumbass, I agreed to that shit. So my boss called me in the morning. He said, "Hey, Scott, how was last night?" I said, "Oh, it was pretty good. It was all right. Two Broke Girls, not funny. Can't make it funny at all." And then he played back the phone call, and apparently he wanted some reports from me, and all I said was, "Organic blueberries are not really organic." Because I just put a pint on a half gallon of ice cream, and I've got a tummy ache. That's what he said.
So there's a couple good tags in that one, and the ending just sucks. So I got a note from another I got a note from another comedian about that. So I am going to try to change that up. I've actually done it a couple times. This joke is not dead by any means, but it needs some work.
To make this funny somehow. Something besides the Two Broke Girls. Okay, I'm turning 60 this year. Give it up for 60. I'm going to go ahead and actually be 60 when I'm 60 instead of going in denial about my age, like saying stuff like, "Age is just a number. Well, guess what? numbers are real, so you get one for every year, and it's a real thing. You can't go anywhere else and say it's just a number. Say Huntsville decides to put a rocket to the moon, and the guy who's filling the tank needs 5 kilotons of fuel, and he says, 5 kilotons is just a number, I'm going to put 4 in. Everybody dies. Everybody dies in that case.
Yeah. So once again, it's got a decent hook to it, but I haven't figured out exactly how to make it funny. And still, but I'm still going to keep working on that. I'm going to keep throwing it in and seeing what I can do with it. If you've got any tags for me, if you got a way to make this funny, let me know.
You're only as old as you feel. That's another thing my age people say. You're only old as you feel. I mean, how do you know that? All I know is that I feel bad. I just feel really bad. I've hurt, and I have headaches, and I need naps. I don't know about this whole, you're only as old as you feel. Do I feel 90? I haven't been there yet, but maybe I will be. I don't know. Thank you. That's another joke I wrote.
Once again, there's something there, but I just haven't found it yet. I hate these ones that I know I could do something with, that I could maybe even make like 3 minutes out of it, and I just can't quite get it yet. But that's part of comedy, and this is the Open Mic Diaries, and this is what comedy's all about. I still hope you're enjoying yourself.
When I see people my age that look good, that don't have any blemishes on their face, and they've got like a 6-pack and just look really good, I don't trust them. Because I exercise and my doctor says, hey, everything's cool, and I look like this. I mean, if you could zoom in, you'd see. And I'm pretty sure those folks are the shadow government lizard people. So if you want to find out who is the shadow government lizard people, Illuminati, it's people my age who look good. So check that out.
That joke has been put back on the shelf. I'm not going to even try with that one anymore. And you can probably see why.
One thing that you'll know somebody's old is if they hate on Saturday Night Live. If they just say, hey, Saturday Night Live is not funny anymore. It used to be funny. Guess what, folks? I watched all the old Saturday Night Lives. It was never funny. They all had one funny skit that you see over and over again, and it's never been funny. So old people, settle down. Just settle down, okay? That's another joke.
That joke, the part about Saturday Night Live has never been funny. People laugh every single time. They get it. But I don't have a strong ending to it. And if my getting older stuff doesn't work, then I don't really have any place to put it. But still working on it.
I'd like to do a little bit about Civil War reenactors. I know it's been done twice before, but I only did it once last night. So any Civil War reenactors in the crowd since Alex did the joke, right? No, I'm not opposed to Civil War reenactors. I think it's important that we remember history so we don't repeat it. That's why I'm all for 9/11 reenactors and school shooting reenactors. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is who is going to fight to play George Bush in each one of those. Thank you. I'm Scott.
Yeah, that's my edgy joke, and I love it. A couple other people have come up with Civil War reenactor jokes since mine. I don't know where I'm going to pull that one out, but I like it. And if you're old enough, you know, a lot of the school shootings started getting really nasty when George Bush was in office, and a lot of people think George Bush knows something about the whole 9/11 thing. And so, yeah, some people get it, some people don't, but that's my edgy joke, and I'm having fun with it. Overall, the set was fine. I got to say the stuff out loud, and I think I made a couple decisions. I might have taken out the um, the joke about, oh, which one is it? Oh, old old people that look good. I think I probably took that one out. But there you go. That was my set on March 6, 2024 at Fat Sammy's in Huntsville, Alabama. And if you like what you see, if you think this is cool, then please subscribe. If you don't think it's cool, don't subscribe. And I will see you next time. It's the Open Mic Diaries, and I'm going to go bye bye now.